Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to my channel Crypto Cracks. My name is Wiki. Every day on this channel I give you all the updates, news and analysis and whatever is going on in the crypto market. Today guys, I want to give you some more hope and some, not just hope, some facts I would say, which will make you more confident for all of you guys out there who have invested your money in cryptocurrency and are looking to invest, because this is also a good time to buy, not sell. And it's also a good time to hold, and it's also a good time to feel like you're going through this time in order to learn something, and you're going to come out as a winner because you are in the crypto world, and crypto world is crazy in a positive way because we are at the right time and the right beginning of it, and it's only looking that the party has just started. Let's put it this way. So today I want to talk to you about why am I saying all these things. You must have heard me saying in my previous videos as well that hold your Bitcoin, hold your Ethereum, hold your Cardano, hold your other altcoins, which are the top 10 ones especially. And the reason why, and I'm putting these videos out so that you feel more confident that why are we holding as the Wiki crew, and in general everybody else who is smart, because there is dumb money and smart money, and we started with dumb money, but we are trying to convert our money into the smart money by learning what is crypto and why we are in this together and why it's going to succeed now and going forward in the future. So in this episode, I want to talk to you about how the DeFi is taking over the banking system. For those of you who don't know DeFi is simply a short term for decentralized finance. And I will tell you more in depth shortly. Then we're going to talk about how the central banks are against Bitcoin lately and right now, how the private banks, all the big global private banks in the world, are with Bitcoin and in the favor of cryptocurrency, and why you should be holding your Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Simply as that. So let's get into DeFi. So what is DeFi? So DeFi is it's decentralized finance. It's the birth how the Bitcoin concept started as well. Decentralized finance means that you cut the middleman, which is the bank, to do your transactions in between. So you want to transfer money. This is how the Bitcoin started as well. You want to give money to someone else in any part of the world, you can simply just transfer wallet to wallet. As you guys already know how you must have been transferring money here and there. You know how easy it is and how quick it is to just send here and there money. If you had a friend you're sitting in London and you have a friend in California, you can just send them the money within 10 minutes. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's quick, and it's safe, unhackable, and you don't need anyone. So what is the biggest problem here is the banks are losing the money. Now, it wasn't a big problem just with Bitcoin, but even though Bitcoin is competing with them directly, now after the birth of Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies were starting to emerge as well, like Ethereum, like XRP, like Litecoin, Cardano now, Aave, and so many more. And what they are doing, especially like Ethereum, if you talk about Ethereum, is a cryptocurrency based on DeFi solely. So Bitcoin was more like transfer of money, and now it became more like a storage of money, so it started competing gold with Ethereum. And that's why I've been so bullish about Ethereum as well, that you guys need to hold your Ethereum and wait for it to boom, because it will boom, and it will boom. And the reason why it will boom is DeFi is cutting the middleman. So DeFi is, there is banking system is not just, or the financial system is not just about money transferring. It's about 1,000 other products which they do, like your mortgages, your insurance, your liable policies, your ISAs, your savings account, your bonds, there's so many products, financial products out there, your bank guarantees, SBGC, MTN1, bank transfers, line of credits. All these financial products are based on banks charging you a fee. Now, you know how much the overall banking system have been charging you the fee, especially the central banks. They have been charging you at least 6 to 7% on average the global GDP of the world. That's a hell of a lot of money just being sucked out for banking fees for no reason. The world is working hard just so that we pay such a huge percentage. It should be like 0.05 or 0.5% as a fee for a bank. But you wouldn't dig into these numbers, and I would recommend you go and look. So this is the amount of money which is going into the financial or the banking system as just fee. Forget about interest, forget about other products and other profits and other fees you pay to them for many other different products which you choose to buy. But this is just banking fee minimum. So this is what's been happening, and I think if we can save that money, that itself is just gonna boom DeFi. But it's not gonna be just that. DeFi is gonna penetrate into every single financial market, and I'm not saying it's gonna change things overnight. It will change things. At least it will take 20 to 30 years for the whole mindset, for the whole system to take over by DeFi. Slowly, we are now at the beginning stage where DeFi is slowly penetrating and taking over the financial system and the financial world one by one. We have so much. We have soon insurance products coming out. We have soon mortgage products coming out. We have soon guarantees and securities and bonds are coming out. We are already investing in crypto rather than the stocks or the shares market or the forex market. So that's another one as well. So you can see the change coming in right now on blockchain because it's unhackable, it's transparent, and you can literally, for example, if you are using DeFi to go to a bank and ask for a loan, or maybe like, you know, ask for like any kind of facility, you don't need to have any sort of credit history, background, addresses and everything. You just need to have your money on blockchain, and the bank should have their money which they're going to give you on blockchain. They can see you on the blockchain, what are your worth, and you can see the bank what they are worth and how much they can give you. There is no middleman, or you know, like the banks, the DeFi will become the new banks, I would say. And now this is the reason why the central banks are against Bitcoin, because it's actually affecting them directly. That's like billions of pounds or dollars is just going for fees just for them to manage the money. It's the biggest scam of the 21st century. And this has been happening in front of our eyes every day, because most of us are not bothered to know the financial system. We just work, pay the taxes, pay your insurances, and pay all the other liabilities, and then you go to the bank, you get your money out. You don't even know how much the fees they are charging. Most of you guys don't even probably look at your bank statement on a regular basis, because we don't know how to manage money, because it comes on paper. The applications are so hard to get into. The online banking, they keep like, you know, you have to go through password and all of these to get in, and then it's just people are not used to of it. And when it comes to crypto, people are always checking their phone and apps to see where their portfolios are and everything. So it's just a crazy market and a crazy mind change which is happening right now. Now, why do I say that the private banks are with Bitcoin? The reason I'm saying that is, as you can see, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Citibank, HSBC, Bannon, Lynn Bannon or something, one of the most old bank, I always confuse their name. Massive, like, you know, Grayscale. Look at these names who have invested in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency right now. And do you think these are the banking giants of the world? Literally, they're all the banking giants of the world right now have invested in cryptocurrency, and especially in Bitcoin. They have the best lawyers in the world. They have the best lobbyists in the world. They have the best communications and connections with the governments of whatever, any big government in the world. Banks run the world, not the governments, not the presidents and not the ministers. It's the banking system, and then the corporates which runs the world. Simple as that. And we all know that. And right now this is becoming more and more common. So these are the private banks which run governments, let alone the central banks, and they are behind Bitcoin. Do you think they will just let all this go away? No. This is just a price manipulation. Even the central banks are with it, but they know that they are the biggest losers, because they lose the fiat currency. Banks will still accumulate. The reason why all these private banks are buying so much of Bitcoin, and they will be buying so much of Ethereum and other currencies in the future right now, because they know it's decentralized. The more they can buy, they can accumulate. The more they can accumulate Bitcoin or Ethereum and any other DeFi coin, the more power they have in that market. Simple as that. They are trying to, like, in a funny way, in a long term, they are trying to centralize a decentralized market by buying so much of it. And that's what's happening. And these guys are all just partying, jumping in right now, and they are all jumping in for the long run. Most of us guys, when we invest money, we are looking like, oh, how much profit did I make in a week? Some of them will say, how much profit do you make in a month or a year? These guys, when the institution invests money, they are thinking, how much profits can we make along in the next 30 years, 50 years, 100 years from now on, and how much accumulatively they will keep on making. This is their system of investment. This is when I say, when you think about smart money is, it keeps paying you itself for a long run. You just don't come and put your money in. You know, if you put 10 grand, you double it, 20 grand, you take it out. It's not going to change your life at all. Even if you double any sort of money, it's not going to change your life, because sooner or later you will run out of it if you are not having a sustainable way of having that income coming in, which you can actually do it with crypto right now because the returns are crazy. The returns are crazy. So guys, that's the reasons. Do not sell your Bitcoin. Keep hold of it. Keep hold of your Ethereum. Buy more if you can. These things are going to be amazing. You know, Bitcoin, for example, a lot of you who bought Bitcoin, let's say at 50K, and right now Bitcoin is at $30,000. When you bought it at 50, let's say, and you are in loss, put it this way. I know it hurts. It must be feeling like, whoa, I'm losing my money. Trust me, you're not. There was a time when Bitcoin people bought at $1,400 and it fallen down all the way to $100. A lot of people were crying at the time as well, and most of them panic sell, and the ones who didn't, they just saw the same Bitcoin go beyond $20,000 just in the next year or two. So this is just another little push before. This is my way of saying it. You know, when you're driving a car and you pull the gas fully hard, before the car goes forward, you get that little kick at the back, like, and then you go forward. That's exactly what's happening. We just got that little kick before we can go forward. We are monitoring the price right now. There is a lot of manipulation. As you can see, the central banks are kicking in. As you know, they're not gonna go quiet because they are getting banged down and banged down. Central banks, they are losing power day by day. Right now, they are losing power when people are just transferring money here and there, and they are losing power. You can see China, for example. China have banned Bitcoin multiple times in the past, but still Bitcoin have survived. These bank tricks have been doing the same tricks again and again. Bitcoin just only comes back bigger, better, and stronger because it's here to stay. These guys are just crying before they can exit the game slowly in a transition. We don't need the central banks. We need crypto and DeFi so we can manage the money. And there is another reason we should be also thinking about why it's gonna boom is about 2 billion people in the world right now do not have access to banking system, do not have access to the financial system, but they have access to, you know what, a mobile phone. And once DeFi comes over, that mobile phone will be your bank. You can transact, you can borrow, you can sell, you can work, and you can get paid directly on your phone. A global money system. That's where we are heading to. I hope you like my today's lesson, video, whatever you want to call it. If you like, share, subscribe, and keep spreading the love. I love you all, Wiki Crew. I will see you very soon with another episode with more info, more knowledge, and more motivation so that we can all come out as successful, not just financially, but also mentally, socially, and in generally. We are literal, not illiteral. Thank you guys. Adios.